Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Famous Chili Podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on all of our platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And stay tuned for more episodes throughout the new year. Guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Let's get this year off to the right start.
Yeah, way to start off the new year.
Way to start off the new year.
Oh, my God.
How's your New Year plans, guys? What'd you guys do? Some people like chill New Year. Some people like to throw a whole ass party. What'd you guys end up doing this year?
It was really chill this year. I was going to do nothing and just stay home. But then one of my friends who moved to Salt Lake City is back in town. So I thought I'd go see him before he leaves. So we all hung out at his house, chilled for a bit, left at like 12:30. Like, bro, because the thing is, when my parents aren't home, especially, I don't want to be driving out so late. And I anyway don't like driving that much at night, especially on New Year's, because people are crazy. So I wanted to leave as soon after 12 as I could. And bro, this is the kind of luck it is. And you would think the bad drivers come out after midnight when people are drunk and coming home. The second we pull up to Miles' house, he gets a call from his sister saying she was just like T-boned, like pulling into a driveway. God. It's 5 o'clock. And someone's already drunk on the road driving into a car.
Oh my God.
That's
like,
insane, dude.
The second we pull up. Like,
what the hell?
Yeah, it was crazy. I managed to stay up this year for the
You normally don't?
I did when I was younger, but like in recent years, unless there's a party, I end up falling asleep and waking up like 10 seconds before it drops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ended up sleeping at 12:30. I literally slept after the Andy Cohen, Anderson Cooper show because this year I wanted to just chill at home, and then I actually wanted to watch the show for once because typically you're at a party, you're not really paying attention in the background when the show's actually going on.
Oh, I bet you paid attention this year.
I definitely did. Oh, yeah. That was crazy when that happened.
What happened?
When two, like...
Why was it crazy?
Yeah, what happened?
It was just, like, unexpected that, like, it was just two guys just macking on each other.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, like, hella PDA, and I was like, wow, did not expect
I
that.
don't know, it seems like a normal New Year's thing. You kiss someone when the ball drops.
Yeah, you kiss someone. You
That's
don't, like,
fine,
start macking.
But, like, dude, that
and,
that
going
PDA
to town on the other guy. Like, that shit was
extreme.
You know what it reminds me of? It's, was it the Oscars when Ryan Reynolds and Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Right as I forget who won the Oscar, but someone won the Oscar, and just as they panned the camera over, Ryan Reynolds and Andrew Garfield just started making out.
What the hell?
The camera.
Yeah, there's a clip of those two making out.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
I'll have to search that up today.
Oh yeah, you will.
Isn't there a pretty significant age gap between the two also?
I don't think they care.
Yeah, they definitely don't care.
They're over 18. It's fine.
They're over 18. It's fine.
Wait, is Ryan Reynolds gay?
No, he's a
Blake Lively.
He's married with kids.
Blake Lively.
So who is he kissing then?
Andrew Garfield.
They just they're actors, bro. They do whatever.
They're actors.
Nothing.
Have you not seen Tom Holland's scene when he got pegged like 30 times in that movie?
What?
There was
of course you'd watch that.
I didn't watch it. It was just.
How do you know about it?
Because it was on TikTok and shit.
So you watched it?
You don't have TikTok.
So it's
I
same
don't.
shit.
We got him.
No, search it up.
We got him.
No. When we stop shooting, search it up. There's a video of Tom Holland in a movie. Goth. He's like all goth and stuff. And he's like getting pegged on a wall. It's crazy.
That's some weird shit.
It's so weird. So it's like actors do weird shit, bro. I'm telling you, just for the bag.
Why do? What's
not
not weird
what's
about
not
that?
weird?
It's for the movie.
To be fair, it's for the movie.
Yeah.
But to also be fair, you can never catch me acting that.
Nishk, you out of all people, we could catch you acting that way, bro.
Why?
You literally just found this stuff and none of us knew about this.
Well,
You're
it's
the
like
one person.
but that's something I'm not looking for. It just shows up.
So that's what you said.
You know, the TikTok
That's what you
algorithm
said.
is really accurate.
Oh
I'm just
my
saying.
God.
You know how well these algorithms are made?
Maybe I was watching a lot of Spider-Man.
They're
like,
very
Tom Holland.
representative of you
You
as a
don't watch
person.
Spider-Man.
Actually
You don't know
do.
anything about Spider-Man.
Yes, I do.
What's his real name?
Peter Parker.
Oh, very nice.
Where does he
Very nice.
work?
He doesn't work. He's a teenager.
Oh.
Ooh.
So he's only watched the recent Spider-Man.
No. I've watched Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Oh, you watched Tobey Maguire. So where does he work?
So where does he work?
Who's his boss?
I don't know that.
Come on, man.
His boss is iconic, man.
Oh, Dr. O.
Oh. You know what? Okay. He's not technically wrong.
No, because I'm
In
a
one
technical,
movie,
so I know I'm
technically,
not.
I guess it's not really his boss.
It's like
though.
it's like a mentor kind of thing.
But
That's
there's one
not-
correct
yeah.
answer to this.
Yeah,
There's
that's not the
actually
correct
one
answer.
I don't know that much
Triple
about
J,
Marvel
man,
to
Triple
begin
J.
with, so.
Triple J, come on.
Who the fuck?
The Daily
JJJ?
Bugle.
Yeah.
The Daily Bugle.
Oh.
He has
I was
something,
going to say reporter, though, low-key.
He's not a reporter.
Omni-Man.
I don't know.
Oh,
what that
no. Don't confuse him,
That's
man.
weird.
Man,
Yeah.
tighten your mic. Just tighten the mic.
I've been trying, man.
And just twist. Twist.
You're too loose.
That's so weird, bro.
Hrishi, what about
Yo guys, we just want to take a little break from today's video to thank our sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is here to help you buy tickets in the easiest way possible. All you have to do is just download the SeatGeek app, and SeatGeek will help you find affordable tickets to all your favorite events. Maybe you want to go see Lil TJ perform live, or you want to go see Nishk Patel on his Fast and Loose comedy tour. SeatGeek has got you covered. And it's so simple. All you have to do is just download the SeatGeek app and start searching. SeatGeek will filter through hundreds of different tickets to help you find the best deals. And remember, green means good and red means bad. And on top of that, SeatGeek will also let you see the view of your seats before you even purchase them, so you know exactly what you're getting. So if you're interested in getting the best deals on tickets to your favorite events, download the SeatGeek app from the link in our description and use our code FAMOUSCHILI for $20 off your first purchase. Thanks SeatGeek, and let's get back to the video.
you? How was your New Year's?
My New Year's is alright. I usually tend to like a more chill New Year's because I like to 12 a.m. comes, watch the ball drop. Cool. Now it's
We were
Monday.
talking about this today,
Yeah,
right?
like cool. Like it's the next day, and now I'm going to bed, and I gotta wake up early tomorrow. But this year, we had a party at my house with family friend group, another one. So as usual, I was dead tired by 2 a.m. and I walked downstairs to the parents yelling because they're playing some like charades game, and it's like and they're like the other kids would go down and be like, are we leaving? Like, yeah, we're leaving soon. They did not leave for another 2 hours.
That's like
probably.
the typical Indian.
Yeah, it wasn't even because they were doing like the typical Indian goodbye where they would like slowly walk out. Like the goodbye was fast, like everyone walked to the door, put their shoes on, and left. But the game just lasted forever, bro. And like I'm thinking, right? I'm just like, you guys have all this energy like now, but like where is this like every other day when I like need something? At night they're like, I'm too tired.
Yeah,
Like do this another day.
Yeah,
It's
they'll
just,
send you out of your way.
yeah.
to do it.
And it's like now they're just like, they're all over the place, man. They're super super loud. But otherwise, pretty fun New Year's. But
Yeah. I also was at home, kind of doing not much.
Sorry,
but-
be real. You're with like your cousins or something.
Oh, that was the day before.
Oh,
yeah, we
okay.
went to Topgolf the day before.
how'd you do?
I started off really well, and then something just unclicked, and it like disappeared. But I had
Go to
some
Win
pretty good
Pro,
hits.
man. Go to
You
Win
can't-
But
Pro.
the thing was, like, I had really good
Get back to
hits.
earth.
I had really good hits, but they'd always just be slightly left or right of like the far targets. I'd be going for like the further
If they
ones.
didn't go left, you'd be like pro golfer.
Yeah.
by now.
Pro golfer, man.
Pro
Pro
golfer.
golfer.
See,
Pro
Nish,
golfer.
he's just too strong. He kept hitting for distance.
And I didn't.
And then he
Yeah.
forgot it's a game.
Dude, I didn't know that if you hit the back wall in Topgolf, you get like 75 points.
Yeah, you
yeah,
get
I didn't
a
realize.
lot
What?
of points.
Yeah, you.
I was
or not something like that.
I went to
yeah.
Topgolf 2 weeks ago. The first time I ever went to I hit it to the last like circle
Damn.
ever.
Man.
That's
First
crazy.
time ever
Good job,
I did
man.
that. Yeah.
Golf seems like it would be a fun thing to actually pick up when I'm older.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I would love golf.
Yeah, I want to get into
Yeah,
golf.
that'd be
One
fun.
of my roommates is into
Mini
golf.
golf's fun. So.
I'm trying to. I mean, yeah, we've all got mini golf.
Yeah.
I want to get into tennis actually. I played a little bit as a kid, but
got you,
tennis is
bro.
something I want to get in as I'm older because I want to at least keep up like my stamina when I'm older. I want to
Yeah.
keep up my endurance.
I
and
want to be like
everything.
Lewis.
Like Lewis. Yeah, that's correct.
The
Except
dads be playing pickleball in my neighborhood.
I-
Oh, pickleball has actually been
Pickleball
big,
is
yeah.
good, but the problem, like especially in like Monroe, is that like they turn the tennis courts into 16 pickleball courts. Sure, it like makes more business sense, like the Monroe Sports Center. So like
They turn
Yeah.
all of the.
no,
Oh.
just 3 on the backside. They turn
They're
it into
converting them
16
pickleball.
pickleball courts. But I'm like, bro, it's a sports set. It's like supposed to be for tennis and basketball.
Well, okay.
And
now
now
it's
it's
no,
like
to be
all,
fair,
That's
like,
fair. As
that's
long as
so,
they
like,
fair. No, that's more than
It's-
fair.
it's
What
what
you
the
want
people
all the
want.
now
courts?
now all the courts are booked up, so you can't even rent out a court.
but think about
Yeah,
it from
but
their
now, if
perspective.
think about it this way:
Yeah.
either you have those 3 extra courts, and 2 of them get booked. 2 of those get booked up. No, I just put up the middle finger by accident. So 2 of those get booked up. Yeah, I went like that. Yeah. Okay, 2 of them get booked up, and you have 1 that like sits around, or you turn all 3 of those into pickleball.
No, which
They're
is why I
always
said.
booked.
Which is why I said like it makes business sense.
Not even
I
from a business
understand.
sense, from like a total enjoyment
Yeah.
sense. More people are gonna enjoy those courts.
Actidilitarianism, man.
Yeah.
Actidilitarianism.
They want to tailor their sports center to what more people
More people,
want.
like
Yeah.
more.
It also
total
makes
people
sense
will
because
use
it's
it.
like
selfish.
Monroe's more like older people,
Yeah, yeah.
but like
Really, is it?
Yeah,
Way
Actually,
older.
no,
older
yeah, we are pretty
population.
old. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
pretty old.
Also,
it's like Fort Lauderdale.
Actually-
to this bitch.
actually,
I would've
okay.
put it up.
This is the
We have a
argument
lot
where
of
it's
new
like,
families
this is
coming
the
in, though.
argument where it's like when you have basketball courts, do you play full courts or halves? Because then you could play 5 people
Yeah.
full court, so it's 10
I
people.
guess. I see
Or
what
you
you're
play
saying.
like 16
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
with 4 on
Also,
each
now
side.
there's a whole new sport you can play there.
Yeah.
Before you can only play tennis, and then
Now
like
you
2
have
people.
pickleball.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
dare you
think
complain, man.
And it's a really
No, I
easy
because I want to
switch.
play tennis.
I don't know
bro.
if you guys realize they're also building something in the front as well. Do you
Yeah,
guys know
I
what
think
that
that's
is?
more pickleball courts. That's what I'm
Oh
thinking.
my
So
God.
what they
What
might
the
do is
fuck?
they might just make those pickleball courts and then convert the tennis courts back.
Back,
They
maybe.
can't. They can't because they have like it's permanent. So it's like fences. They
So how they convert
repainted-
the
convert
tennis
the
court to the
tennis into
pickleball
pickleball.
court?
No, I'm saying they repainted. They're not gonna repaint it again back to the tennis court
Man,
They
why
can.
not?
Yeah,
It's
they
like-
can.
it's not
because
like
it takes
Also,
it's
how
a very
small?
expensive.
How small is a pickleball
It's
court
half
that
of
you
a
fit
tennis court.
3
Half
into a
court,
tennis
half.
It's half of a tennis
Oh
court.
my god.
Yeah.
I think a little
Yeah,
less.
That's
than
so
that or
tiny.
something.
Yeah, no, New York did
It's
the
like
same.
mini-
Like in Central
yeah.
Park, they have like that huge area where they have like a bunch of tennis courts, basketball courts. They converted a ton of tennis courts into
Wow.
pickleball courts just because it's more popular. Like
I
the
never
city's
would have
gonna get
thought
more people.
pickleball would
Huge.
become
No,
this
no,
Because
popular.
it's a lot less running, and so a lot more older people can do it.
I know, but even younger people play it a lot.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
it's
everything
crazy.
is getting converted to pickleball. Like I went to my cousins; they live in Greenwich Village, and like they have
Damn.
this park where well two things
Central
actually two things they have this park which used to be like multiple basketball courts fully converted into pickleball. So they're like, oh, you guys want to go play pickleball? I'm like, sure. And this is my first time playing. I never really heard of pickleball before. I went there and we had to wait an hour and a half to get even a court because of how packed they were. We literally
Yeah.
had to like if we'd see someone leaving, we had to run to the court because there were other people waiting. Side note, NBA 2K was also filming a commercial in that same park with like a
That's
live
sick.
crowd. So we also got to watch that as well.
That's
there was
dope.
Were
like,
you there? Were you in the crowd?
nah, I wasn't in the
Was
crowd.
Ronnie
It's-
2K there?
Huh?
Was Ronnie 2K there?
Ronnie 2K was not there. It was a 2K and Google 2K X Google commercial, like NBA X
Oh,
Google
what?
commercial. I thought that was really cool because they were filming that in some random park in Greenwich Village.
Wow.
That's cool.
But yeah, pickleball is huge now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm
think
all for it.
part of it is it's like I think it's a little bit more easy to like not pick up, but like it's easier to
Oh,
like,
100%.
pick up pickleball.
The learning curve is very
no,
low.
yeah, I mean
compared
that
to-
definitely. But I was saying it's also easier to like if you want to play pickleball, you can play it without like it's more of a pickup kind of game. Like you know the reason we all play basketball is because it's so easy to pick up. You're not gonna
I
set
see.
up football. Like
yeah,
in the same way.
I know.
I
do
would not
agree.
call. I would not call pickleball like a pickup sport.
No, but
You
it's
could play
definitely more,
one-on-one.
because you're
Way
not-
easier
you're
than
not gonna
tennis.
be
No, you can-
sweating. You're not gonna be like.
No, you
there's-
do. But like,
No, but
it's
it's not
way
to the same
easier.
extent,
It's just
yeah.
a paddle and a ball. It's a
Yeah.
lot
No,
easier
No, but
than
you
tennis.
still need a net. That's the thing. You need the same number of equipment as you do with.
Yeah, I
it's
think
just
no,
cheaper.
I think
Yeah,
no, you
but
definitely.
it's-
I think what you meant was more like learning curve.
It's no,
Learning
I
curve,
mean
yeah.
both. I mean both. I think
Oh.
it's just because okay,
Then I
pickleball.
disagree.
It's paddles are cheaper than tennis
cheaper,
rackets.
but you still have to
Sure.
get more
balls,
equipment.
yeah, balls are way like closer. You have a much smaller
Yeah,
court.
yeah.
It's not like you're not gonna be playing for as long. Pickleball rounds or pickleball games are much quicker sometimes. It's just that general idea. I think makes it like a much more
Yeah.
easy sport to play as a pickup.
Actually, I don't
See,
think
this
I don't
is
think pickleball courts. I don't think pickleball games are a lot shorter.
Okay, when you're
'Cause
at
the
the pro
rallies
level,
are-
yeah,
the rallies are
dinking and
crazy.
everything gets crazy. But if you're playing like regular, it's called dinking, man. That's what it's
Oh
called.
yeah, when you
for
Yeah,
the
it's like-
regular
it's just like camping in the
non-tennis
same
people,
spot.
maybe yeah.
other people except you, they're very, very short.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm not even that good, man.
Okay, man.
You're right, man. He's washed. Arjun destroyed it, man.
Yeah. But speaking of
See,
the
no,
new,
no, but that's why though. Before you go into that,
Yeah, no.
Just Rain's right, man. Soccer is the best sport. I have grass. I have $5 ball. That's the best
And you have
goddamn game
jump
in the
balls,
yeah,
world,
jump
man.
balls.
balls.
Dude,
Yeah.
the amount of times I've used like slippers or shoes.
Yeah,
Is, like,
it's so easy.
yeah, we
man.
like we'd be wearing slides and it's like those are our goalposts now and I'm running
Barefoot,
barefoot.
yeah.
Like I do that all the time.
Dude, it's so sad now. I feel like kids these days just don't do any of that, bro.
Never,
For
bro.
real, yeah.
Because I feel like when I was a kid, I'd be like, like it would be cool. Like my friends would come over to my house because I was too scared to ask my parents to go out and play. So they'd come over, ring the doorbell, be like,
Yeah,
"Can you
yeah,
come out
yeah,
and play?"
yeah.
And I'd stand there to pressure my parents, be like, "Please, please, please,
Yeah.
please, please." And they're not gonna say no to my friends.
Yeah.
You go out, you do your nonsense, you come back, you eat dinner,
Yep.
and then you do your homework.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude, that's
simple.
why like I was literally thinking about this. By the way, I hope you guys all had a great Christmas since it's the first episode we're filming after that too.
Hell
but like,
yeah.
I was thinking, what do kids get these days? Because do they play with toys still? Like I don't.
Hell yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
kids
What?
really play
But it's
with toys
more like
that.
Nintendo Switch. Like,
Like,
But that's
Yeah,
not a
but
toy.
That's
That's
not
not
a toy.
toy.
That's like
Yeah.
a
That's not a
$300 item.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was little, I would be so happy to get like
Cars
some
and-
random toy. Like I
Yeah.
was
Dude,
just so happy.
one year
man.
I wasn't even that young. I was in like middle school. You know those like things. There were like infomercials for them, but they're like little worms that have like a string attached to them. and
Oh,
you, like,
oh,
tuck
I
it
know
in
what you
your,
mean.
Like
Oh, what
waistband,
is it
and you like
called?
do like this
Oh.
What's it
triple
called?
with
My Latin teacher gave
Wait,
those out.
squiggly something or something
Oh
like that.
my God.
They were like these little like tiny furry worms
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
like do like it looks like magic because they like move through your fingers, but it's really just connected to a wire.
It's
And
so
I like was
cool.
so excited for these. They're like
Yeah.
$2 at like $5 and below.
Yeah.
And I used these for like literally years on end.
Get
It's
some
kind of
rainbow
funny
looking
looking.
I
at it.
silly
remember
bands.
Yeah.
I went to a restaurant on Friday, and there was this like fat, chubby like kid. You
Damn.
guys know. You guys
What's
know.
wrong with that?
Nothing. It just reminded me of
Damn.
me. It reminded me.
You
of,
know there is something wrong.
Yeah,
with
you know what?
It
Be
reminded
healthy.
me of me when I was younger. And this guy was at the table, headphones on, like stressed watching something. Right? It was so funny and cute.
Bro's gotta get
And
it.
then
sports
he's like-
betting.
then he's- what?
This is sports betting.
I was watching the stock market just go up.
And then he's like, I can't do this anymore. Takes out the switch and just starts playing some random game.
See,
Oh my God.
And I'm like, you're
I
not
have an
talking to
interesting
your
point.
family,
I
bro.
have an interesting point because I remember like when we were kids, our parents used to look down upon us, be like, "Oh, it was so much simpler during our times." Like when they were kids, it was a lot more simpler because like we still had some access to technology, so we'd still be doing stuff like that. They had nothing, and now it's funny because we used to be like, "Nah, like what do you mean? It can't be that different." And now we're looking upon
Every
like
generation thinks that they're the best.
generation. But the
Yeah.
thing is, this is technically still our generation.
No.
We were
not
like
like-
two
well,
oh no, we're one generation.
Even
back.
Gen Z is bad as well.
But the thing
bro.
is, you have to realize
We're
at the,
Gen Z.
we're Gen Z, but we're also like the early half of Gen Z.
Yeah, we are.
Like,
we
Gen-
are.
Like the 2008,
yeah.
9, 10 people are kind of different.
Yeah,
than
that's
us.
still Gen Z.
I'm saying
like-
according to technicality, they
Yeah.
are technically still our generation. It's kind of
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
to see the switch in the last.
Because
like,
I think
couple
would
I
years.
say-
think there's just been a huge change in technology just in our like,
I would say
generation.
our sisters definitely don't go out as much as like we did. I mean, we're also
Nah.
guys, so it's probably different.
Yeah.
But I still think at like some points, like in the earlier years, they would still go out. Like
They still.
like, at
I
least
think
a
my
little
sister
bit.
still has
Yeah,
like that childish.
She still has
like,
that in her. Yeah, same for me. But
Yeah.
I think the difference is like when you hit those like kids that are in like below 5th grade now, because like
Yeah.
our sisters are
Yeah.
starting to get into like high school, right? And it's like when you're below that year, those kids don't do anything.
And now you
right.
have Gen Alpha, bro.
Yeah,
those
those
kids
are the
are fucked.
Yeah, those are the kids that are like
Fuck,
5th grade and
bro.
below.
Those
Like
kids
Gen
are
Alpha is
fucked.
like insane.
Actually,
They don't get the right to be called Gen Alpha, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why the
like
fuck
this.
are they
I'm pretty
alpha?
sure Gen Alpha is 2010 and on. If I was
No
way.
Yeah,
No, 10
so
I
and
thought
up.
Gen Alpha is the kids being born now.
I
Yeah.
thought that
It's-
too. I thought it was 2020.
So what, are we on
and
beta
onwards.
now?
Huh?
Are we
Yeah,
on
no,
the
no,
betas
no,
it's
now?
still
Gen
alpha.
Alpha
It's
is
still
like, I
Gen
think yeah,
Alpha.
there's like
It's
obviously
20
there's
2010
really straight lines.
2010 to
Yeah.
2024 is what they say because I was talking to my
Wow.
dad the other day and my dad's like just randomly said to my sister, he's like, "Yo, so how's Gen Alpha? You know, like you're Gen Alpha." And my sister's like, "No, like I'm
Is she
Gen
Gen
Z."
Alpha?
Yeah, she was
2010.
She's 2010.
Yeah,
Oh my
crazy.
god.
2010. So I was just like,
Wow. I
no
can't
way, because I
believe
thought
that.
I thought she
That's
was Gen Z as well. She's
We were
Gen
7,
Alpha.
8 years old. Damn.
Yeah. So it's just like I don't know. It's
my
it's really
God,
funny to
that's
see it. Like
crazy.
the kids these days, they just have different priorities than we do, bro. Like my priorities were straight when I was a kid: school, play, eat, homework, and we repeat that all over again. Like my sister was telling me that there's kids in like elementary school like vaping and like
What?
doing
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
It's
It's just
crazy.
like
Are you
it's actually
serious?
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude,
it's insane.
My sister
There's-
told me some kid in middle school got pregnant. That's crazy.
Didn't
In
that
8th grade.
happen?
That happened in our-
But I don't think it was in
generation.
middle school.
Well, at least
I
in,
think-
in,
I thought it was
in
like-
my
I thought
in
it was
my middle
freshman
school,
year. I think it
in
was
my
freshman
middle
year.
school that happened.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Just think about that. Just
Yeah.
like, dude, like everyone has different lives now. Like completely, like everything's
Yeah.
changed.
That's crazy.
What do we do?
Oh my god, that reminds me. When the ball dropped, everyone was hugging each other, and then one person just kept going to everyone like half crying, like, "Oh man, everything's different now, man. Everything's changed." And so then we just started brainstorming. You know how people for New Year's like will post like random cringy quotes or something?
Yeah.
What's the most like ironic like Sigma thing you could quote as your like Instagram picture on that?
Like New Year, New Me.
Yeah,
type
what's
of stuff.
what's like the most like alpha sigma like no
Oh.
bullshit thing you can put on there? One person
no.
at my party was saying like, "Hey man, New Year, same me. I'm not the fucking problem here."
Yeah, that's how it's done. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. I can't think of something off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
okay,
Take
never
some
mind
time,
then.
man.
I'll take
No
that,
fun. Okay.
But
New year,
Speaking of the
old
new
me.
year, I was gonna say, what do you guys think is like? What we always have like these New Year's resolutions.
oh yeah.
I like it's just
God, I
like
hate
the idea of
New
New Year's
Year's
resolutions kind of like BS
I
to
hate
me.
I hate New Year's
Yeah.
resolutions.
I hate them
It's
so
Why?
much.
because like you could have done it like on the 31st or the 30th.
You know what it is? It's a
Yeah.
list of things you're not gonna do in that year, bro. That's what
Exactly.
it ends up becoming.
My
bro.
logic is it's the reason I hate New Year's resolutions is because my logic is if you want to do something that badly, why are you waiting to the New Year
Year's.
to do it?
Yeah.
Certain things I get because
No,
like
no, but
around
I
the
don't-
holidays you don't want to give up certain things around the holidays, like with like working out or
Fooding,
something.
food or
First of all, if you're waiting till the New Year, like I get that, but also if you're just thinking about it at the New Year, like that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't. When the New Year comes is when people start thinking of New Year's resolutions. So it's not like, oh, I could have done it on the 29th or 30th. It's more of like, oh, something it's like a goal that I'm setting. That's how I think about it. It's like a goal for 2024. It's not like
Yeah, that's
something
true.
improving me that I'm waiting. Cause
You seem like a big New Year's resolution guy. So let's. I
Let's
know
hear
you.
your
You
motivation.
definitely
Let's hear
are.
your
You
New
definitely.
Year's
So
resolution.
let's hear
my-
your New Year's
honestly,
resolutions.
I normally do have goals and stuff every year, but this year it's just why I just don't want to be unemployed.
I mean,
Simple. Just one
that's
thing.
fair.
That's not a
That's
bad
fair.
goal.
That's
So
fair.
that's the
See,
only thing.
that's
That's
an
fair.
accurate long-term goal because I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people make long-term goals, but in my head, long-term goals don't work for me because it's for me. It's like, what am I going to do tomorrow,
Yeah,
rather than
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what am I going to do
Well,
6 months from now?
Here's the thing. I think that the issue with like a lot of New Year's resolutions, people are like, oh, I'm gonna be in the gym every day. But like, even if you were like the most heavy gym goer, you're not gonna be in the gym every day,
No,
you know,
because
It's
things
like,
happen.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
things
Like
come
New
up.
Year's
But
resolutions is like
what pisses me off about New Year's resolutions, people don't quantify it.
yeah,
That's
that's
the problem.
exactly what I was just about to say.
gonna say that.
I want to
exactly what I'm
eat
about to say.
healthier,
Yeah.
or I want to like work out more, or like I want to read more.
That's
No.
exactly.
See, I don't think that is necessarily a problem. I think that's sometimes healthier. I agree you should quantify your goals, but I think sometimes putting an exact number on it is a little discouraging because if you wanted to say work out more, how else are you going to say? Or if you're going to say I want to work out 6 days a week, then you're going to feel like shit if you don't get
It's
the 6 days.
unrealistic.
Instead
But
of
that's the
like,
drive.
very
That
unrealistic.
drives you to do
Right,
No,
it.
but even then-
no. But then that leads to like at the end of the year, people getting upset. And I think the best way to do it, ultimately the goal should just be to improve, which is why I
Sure.
think people like to say more. But I agree, you should quantify it.
To some
But
extent.
that's why I think when you quantify, you should always. The issue is when people try to set goals, including myself, and I'm sure we've all had this issue. Is you always set a goal, but it's so far out of your reach that like no matter how hard you try, you can only like reach it to some extent, right? Like, if you say you want to go to the gym 6 days a week, none of us will be able to go 6 days a week for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the idea is like say 3 days a week, and some weeks you'll go 4. Some weeks you might not even get 3 in. Some weeks you'll get 2 in.
That's the problem with these unrealistic goals because they'll set them and then try to accomplish them right away. When
Yeah.
they realize like the whole point is you have a year to accomplish
do
it.
it,
That's why if you want to go to the gym 6 days a week, make that your end goal by December. You know,
Yeah, that's
start
smart.
off
Work
with
up to
1
it,
day,
yeah.
start off with 2
And then
days,
people get
and then
discouraged
slowly.
and then drop it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. That's
Which
exactly
is why
what happens
I
every
hate
time.
going to the gym
I
at
was
this
just
time of
gonna
year.
fucking
Yeah,
say
gym
this.
is
Oh my fucking
packed as
god.
hell.
Me and my
dude.
friend always go at like today or yesterday or something just to see, because people go. It's the same Indian aunties and uncles every year. They go and then they drop out by the next week, and it just
Literally.
becomes a normal. And same thing with college gyms as well.
It's the worst. I was literally gonna say the thing I hate the most about New Year's is the fucking people who think they're gonna get in the gym and drop it after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like they take up everything, bro. I'm so
Everything.
dreading going back to school and seeing a gym full of people knowing they're not gonna do shit after 2 weeks. Like it
Yeah.
pisses me off. Like good for you for being in the gym. But if you're not gonna be here for
there's
long
always a
term,
problem.
just fuck off.
There's
Like,
always a
please.
problem in college semesters, because first semester all the freshmen want to see the new gym, like the gym at their school. Second semester, everyone wants to do the New Year's resolution.
God.
And it's just you can't go to the gym for the first 2 weeks of the semester. And that's when it's actually when you have the free time to actually go for normal people.
It's the same thing
Yo, but
at the
okay,
beginning of
that's-
the school year after summer. Like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I fully agree with you, but then the thing you just said kind of proves the point. Where it's like the first 2 weeks is the only time I have to go as much. Then the next few weeks obviously gonna die down because you're dying down too on terms of gym. If you think about it that way,
I guess, yeah.
You know,
but,
it's
then,
like,
but then that's when you got
I
time.
also agree. Like when I was in high school and it was like going into my first couple years of like college, I was the same exact way. I was like, it's kind of stupid that people come in for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
First semester I would go very consistently. Second semester less so consistently. Last semester I was dying. I went for a week at the beginning and then I actually just couldn't go anymore. And so that's when I like start to understand where it's like I tried my hardest to go at the beginning of the semester and then just fell off. But this semester obviously I'm gonna try again. Who knows whether or not it's gonna fall off. I've made the goal a lot less like difficult. I've only said like one of each day in the week, so like push, pull, legs. At least one of those every single week is like my goal.
that's doable.
And so then it like puts that lower bound where it's like this is so much easier than doing 2 every week, because usually you do like 2 push, 2 pull, and 2 legs. And so now I hope that like it won't just be the first 2 weeks of the semester. But that's when I'm like, I used to get really mad at people about that, but now I'm like, yo, it's kind of understandable. It's different when it's New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
But I think college is the one place where it's a little bit more acceptable because you're just bound to get way more busy. Then when you're in like a real job, you'll have that same consistency every single week.
It's the
after
same
week.
9 to 5,
It's
and
the
you have
same
the
9
5 to 9
Yeah,
after
when you give up
that,
after
yeah.
2 weeks, it's not. It's like up to you.
Yeah.
Whereas school, obviously, I think most of us put school over the gym as like a priority. Like gym becomes a
most
back
part.
burner, which
Yeah.
is unfortunate.
It
But
has
then-
to
But then you
because
gotta
of
put pressure on yourself to go.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right,
Yeah,
it's like I remember this one quote which was like not
Of
no alpha,
course.
the
not,
goal.
Of
not no
course.
alpha sigma.
Let's hear this
bullshit.
one.
But it's like it's okay if you skip a day of the gym, but if you skip a day and you think there's no consequences, that's when it gets like dangerous.
Yeah, one day or day one.
10 motivational quotes.
What?
Yeah,
You never heard
I didn't
that?
get that,
You've
bro.
never heard that?
Oh my god.
That's
you
like the
never-
most
That's like the
famous,
thing
like-
that they mock all the time where it's like either, oh, one day I'll do this, or is it day one of you starting to do this?
Yeah,
like,
you know?
oh, stop saying one day. This is day one. Get on it. Like,
David Goggins.
That's
type
that's
shit.
really some.
Yeah.
David
Who gonna carry the
Goggins
boats, man?
stuff,
And the
And
logs.
logs.
bro.
You
And
don't
the
know me,
logs.
son.
Lightweight. Oh,
So
wrong
what did you say? What did you say?
He's a lightweight.
wrong guy. Sorry.
So Prem just wants to not be unemployed. So I see. The thing is, I think I was watching some person talk about New Year's resolutions, and what they do, I think, is smart. They break it up into like 3 things. They have like professional, social, and
That's
personal.
what I used to do.
Yeah, that's what
So I think that's a good way to do it. I don't like New Year's resolutions, so I never end up having that. I feel like you would break it up into 3. Like you don't have anything you want to do.
No,
social
last
or
couple of
personal?
years I have. Socially, I don't know. Honestly,
You enjoying your social life?
I like my social life right
Okay.
now.
So then your resolution should be to like maintain it.
Yeah.
Maintain it, and then
Yeah.
personal, just something probably with gym. Try to get to bench like 175 by the end of the year.
Okay.
Maybe.
I
What are you at right now?
Not even 135. So I mean I don't max.
No,
so.
right. For how much though?
What? I don't max. Oh look. I'm still the same one I told you. 50 on each side for like 7 reps.
Okay. You can do
For dumbbell,
175. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not yet. I'm saying by the end.
Oh
of the year.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like.
you can do 175
I was
right
like
now.
what?
Yeah.
Triple the weight you're doing.
What about you, Nishk?
So for me, the gym was one of them, and just given the
Quantify, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Quantify. What do you
okay.
want?
I was about to do that, man. Relax.
God,
Yeah.
Blow your mic out, motherfucker.
Yeah. So that's what I said. Going 3 days a week. So just like push pull legs every week. Doesn't matter how long. It needs to be at least like 30 minutes is like the minimum. Just because I know if I don't give myself that minimum, it's gonna like break.
Exactly.
And then I kind of want to get into like, I feel like when I'm in school this past semester, a big issue with what I had was like, I just do work on the fly. Like I'd get home for an hour, do some random like prairie learn assignment, which you guys won't understand what that is. It's a UIUC thing, but do some random prairie learn assignment. It was like an online assignment, and then like walk away. But the thing is, like, I would do it for like 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there. I would never just sit down and work. So I want to like incorporate like kind of longer periods of work, so like 3 hours, 4 hours, just sit in the library, even when it's not finals week. So I think I'm gonna try to like incorporate something like that. But I don't have like a number or anything for that yet. I'm trying to like still figure that out. But those are like the 2 big ones, because those are the 2 socially. I think fixing that issue where I'm like doing work here 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, I think that'll give me more free time at the nights. Because usually what ends up happening is like I get home and I have like 2 hours and I'm trying to rush to finish everything. But if I spend like weekends just sitting there for 4 hours getting stuff done, I think it's more
the
productive.
thing with you is like switching costs essentially.
Yeah,
right? 'Cause
exactly,
that's how I like do it, right? Which is like
Yeah.
like 2 hours for one thing and then I switch to another, or like let me get like one task done throughout the day because you're constantly working on it, so you're in the zone for the whole time.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you switch,
Which
like
you're
your
like,
brain,
yeah,
and that
exactly.
causes more brain energy. So I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's-
definitely a good.
When I
goal.
like decrease that, I think the total amount of time I'm gonna spend on work will just decrease
100%,
overall.
you get more efficient.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Because like this semester, I do like stats homework at night, and it'd be like a Friday night. I'm trying to finish up my stats homework, and like I'm trying to go hang out with my friends or whatever. So that'd be kind of like an issue. So I'm gonna kind of avoid those by getting in like these longer, longer
So what about
working
socially?
periods.
Socially and personally.
I think socially it will improve putting up my nights if I'm able to do that during the day more often.
Okay.
So I think it's like, I think socially is just have my nights more open, especially on weekends. So I'm not like focused on doing.
How many
homework
nights
during
do you
that
want?
time.
How many nights in the semester do you want?
Man, I'm not quantifying my social right now. I don't have to figure out. I have to figure out my work stuff first, and then I can figure that out. But
Yeah, he
it's
says
something
like every
similar to
night. He's like every night.
that. Every single night.
I'm gonna do it every night, man. I'll do it every
single
night.
Ari, how about you?
Not a big New Year's resolution guy.
No, but
Do
not
it.
really. But like,
Do
okay. Professionally, I guess same. Just not be unemployed. I would like by the end of this year to have, or next. Oh, this year, shit. Yeah. By the end of this year, hopefully an offer for full time for the year after.
That's
For
what I meant.
2025. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
I guess socially, I think the end of the semester I've been doing better at like seeing my friends more often. Budgeting some more time to like actually do something fun and hang out. And personally, I guess still keep on the gym. I want to hit 275 bench by the end of the year.
Damn.
I'm 25 off right now, so I have a year to hit
You
25.
definitely could do.
Because the thing is, it took me 6 months.
It's like plateau.
Yeah, I know,
though.
I
Yeah,
know.
because
I know.
that's the
Of
thing. Because
course.
it took me 6 months to get the last 25 increase, and so I'm thinking a year is more than enough time. Hopefully,
Yeah.
just
As
go
long
up
as you're
another
consistent.
25.
Another 25.
Yeah, so that's my goal for this year.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And I guess another thing I want to do, I saw this yesterday. I want to try to like keep a list or like a to-do list of what I want to do each day, just like little
Yeah,
checkpoint
that's
kind of
really
things.
nice.
And I tried doing it at the start of last
It's
semester.
really helpful actually.
And it was helping me, but then I just gave up on it because I'm a very much person who's like, this shit doesn't help. I'll stop. Like,
Oh,
but
really?
I feel like it does help in a way, and I
Yeah.
want to have that kind of organization. I feel like that itself would just make you mentally feel a lot better knowing that something's done and out of the way.
Yeah.
100%.
When you like tick those things off, you get that like,
Yeah, it feels
dopamine
good. It
hit,
feels
you're
good,
like,
yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
alright, we're getting
100%.
through it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
used to discourage me from that is like in high school when I would have like Google Calendar or something set up, and then it would get me so stressed because it's like if one thing wasn't done in that time, then it would push everything back,
down.
and then I have to spend time rearranging that, and I would freak out like, oh my god, I don't fucking have this done now. I gotta spend time rearranging this shit and planning out the rest of this. Like, I feel like that's why a to-do list is better than like something like a
That's
calendar.
what
or
I do is
time
like I
blocking it.
typically
Yeah.
like just if I do it like that, I just allocate more than enough time, so I know
Yeah.
that like if I'm done, then the extra 20 minutes that I would have allocated to that assignment is free time. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could like redo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rishi, how about you?
If I were to think of one, it's more personal for me, I guess, this year. There's a couple things I want to work on personally. I want to bring more consistency into my life, like on like a daily basis, have like a more consistent schedule to the point where I'm like, it's like not so erratic and I'm getting like, because if I bring consistency, then I'm more efficient. You know, if I'm getting
100%.
this, and this done, then my work feels more consistent afterwards as well. On another note, I also want to like kind of get back into like the hobbies I had before as well, because I
Yeah,
feel like
that's a
I've
good
kind
one.
of like
Good.
dropped them a lot, and like I haven't like played guitar in over a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I haven't even
Completely forgot you
I
did
haven't
that.
I haven't even touched my guitar in over a year. I've started to read again as well, which has really
Dude,
helped
I
me
want
as
to read
well.
Percy Jackson again,
That
bro.
Yeah.
I want to reread that. We'll
I've been-
get
I-
to
I-
that.
I started to read Harry Potter again, the whole series from the
Start
top.
watching Harry
So
Potter.
yeah. I
So-
started watching Harry Potter as well. So it's like small stuff like that where I can bring consistency and hobbies back into my life. So I'm just like, my mind is not always on work all the time.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Professionally, I guess it goes the same for me as well. I don't want to be unemployed.
Yeah.
I have some goals for this podcast as well, over the year as well, because I feel like in a year people can do a lot of things, especially
100%.
with something when it comes to social media. So I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, we can make 2024 a big year. And then socially, I feel I'm pretty socially intact right now. I feel like once everything else kind of like sets in stone, then my social life there'll be more space for my social life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DSP too, right?
Yeah, that was Sigma Pi as well. It's a pretty big year for us. We have our first pledge class, which we
Nice.
just initiated right
Nice.
And
now.
Hazel,
sure.
man.
We're about to be an official chapter.
They don't haze. They don't haze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't haze.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely not.
Steven just turned it off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm glad you brought up Percy Jackson, man. I really want to talk about this. Have you guys been watching the show?
I have.
Oh my god. Have you watched it?
Big time.
Prem?
No.
Oh, of
Man.
course.
There's a new episode tonight at
Yeah, tonight, 9:30.
p.m.
9 or
today.
9:30.
9 p.m. today.
Oh, okay, okay.
On what?
Oh,
Amazon Prime?
Disney
Disney
Plus.
That's the
Plus.
thing.
Or just F
When
movies.
is
That's
it
why I
gonna
don't
go?
have
When is it
Disney.
I
gonna
don't
go
have Disney
on-
Plus either.
I don't
How do you watch it?
F movies.
F movies.
I mean,
When is it
Disney
going on
Plus.
F movies?
No, Disney
Yo,
Plus.
Disney
Disney Plus.
Disney
Disney Plus.
Yeah, we definitely have Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And we don't share, by the way. It's not
No,
share.
definitely not. Definitely
We all
not.
each
No.
have our own. Don't worry,
Yeah.
Disney. Yeah.
You know what I was going to say? Like, before you guys said that, I was just going to be like, oh, like, I have Disney Plus. So just hop on a FaceTime call. You guys just screen share my shit. So for you guys to
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that. We don't. No,
That's
we
not
definitely
allowed.
don't do that.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, we gotta keep our ties with Disney. Just
Wait,
in
so
case.
is each episode like its own chapter?
It's like a
How does it
few
work?
chapters.
It's a few chapters.
Okay.
The season is okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, the Percy Jackson series has been turned into a TV show. We've been waiting for this for years. They've been talking about it
Is it
since
finally good?
since like 2020. I love it, honestly. But like
Okay.
the
I
cast
have a
was
few
great.
things to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
so like pretty
but-
much the way it's working is like each season is one book.
Yeah.
So the first
Yeah, makes
season's The
sense.
Lightning Thief, and each episode's like a chapter or two or like a couple chapters, just to
Yeah.
progress the storyline. And I think this is perfect because in general, I always think TV shows are better than movies because you have way more time to
Really?
develop everything in
That's
terms
true.
of characters.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a big franchise series or something where you have multiple
Like
movies
Harry
and stuff.
Potter.
Yeah, but like that's why I think a TV show is perfect for this. And unlike the movies, which they're good in their own right, but they're just not like the books, which is why people
Honestly,
don't like them.
I did not have a problem with the movies.
But
See, that's the thing. They're
that's
good in their own right.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're good by themselves. Like same with like Harry Potter is good because
that's different.
You
no,
cannot
Harry Potter is
compare
good
Harry
because
Potter.
it matches the books. I'd say pretty well.
yeah, pretty well.
But
Yeah.
in
yeah.
Percy Jackson, it
It
doesn't
kinda
match the
didn't,
books.
yeah.
And
There's a
not
lot
at
of
all.
nuance that they
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, I'm so excited for this. Rick Riordan's also finally a part of it, unlike with the movies. They did that without him,
Yeah.
So I'm
What was the
really
second
excited.
book called, by the way?
Sea of
Sea
Monsters.
of Monsters.
There was a movie about
Yes.
that too.
Yeah,
I'm
there
really
was two-
excited.
there was
I'm
two.
excited for the third one, man. I want to see Nico out there, man.
I want to see
Oh my
Talia.
God. Oh, that'll be
Yeah.
next season,
Oh,
man. Next
yeah,
season.
Next season.
Yeah.
Next season.
And the
she
next
comes back.
season.
No, end of when she
Yeah.
comes out of the
Yeah,
tree,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh man, dude, I
That's
can't
fire.
wait.
So yeah, basically, I
Oh,
think
Nico, I
the
forgot.
the
I love
movies
Nico. He's my favorite
were in
character.
their own right, like their own thing. But I really want to see what the show does. I only have like one issue with the show, and it's the fact that they made it a little too PG for me. It's like
The Medusa shit.
yeah, they didn't show the head. Wait, what? You said you
Bro,
didn't watch
this
it. You
guy!
he be saying things about the show.
You
that-
told me.
Oh, did I
bro.
tell you?
Oh,
Dumbass.
wait, you told us on FaceTime. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but they don't show enough of like the gritty stuff that should be in the show, which I think they've removed.
Right foot creep.
Yeah, but yeah, they hide Medusa's head. They do stupid things like that, which I think kind of remove
That's
from
such
the
a
show.
famous chili moment.
so
right
good.
there.
No, I agree, but like to be honest, like they want to make it so that all little like they're trying
Yeah,
to
but
increase
they're
their
doing
This is
the
the
Marvel
thing.
thing
No,
as
no, no.
well.
I don't think it's the Marvel thing. I saw something yesterday. I was reading about this, which I think put it in a new perspective for me. Rick Riordan said this is not going to be for the old fans. He wants this for the new generation, which I think is great because think about it, right? Millennials and our part of Gen Z.
We read it.
No, forget reading it. We grew up watching Harry Potter. This is the current generation's new Harry Potter, and I think that's amazing.
I guess.
Because otherwise, what do they have? Like, what do they have that's like a
Harry
movie or
Potter?
series? But they don't. No, but I'm saying that was like coming out during our lifetime.
yeah.
This is something that's coming out for them that they can be attached to. This could be their
Well,
Harry Potter.
it was kind of you're right.
You know,
Millennials.
like,
it wasn't really
'cause
our
we-
generation of Harry Potter.
Well,
We-
no, yeah,
we
Because
didn't. I didn't really.
growing
Here's the
up,
thing,
we read the books. We
The
read
books
the
were already
growing
out
up.
when we were.
Yeah,
when we were
but the
growing up.
movies.
The
and
The
movies
movies
came
are
out
coming
when we
out.
were
For them,
growing up.
it's gonna be the books are already out. For us, while we
Yeah.
were reading
Percy Jackson was
Percy
still
Jackson,
coming out.
Percy
yeah.
Jackson was coming out for
Yeah,
us.
that's true. That's true.
And it's
No,
like
but
the
I'm
same
but I'm
way.
saying it's like when we were, or at least when I was reading Sorcerer's Stone and all that stuff, Deathly Hallows was coming out, like part 2.
Yeah, I don't know what years they lined
Definitely,
up
I was
exactly.
part
but
2 came out
2012
when I
or
was
something.
in second grade.
First or second grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not reading Harry Potter at that.
I
No,
think I
but the
started-
thing is,
I
we watched the
started around that
movies
time.
first and then read the books.
Oh,
I did
really?
the other way
I
around.
did that.
I
I
watched-
made sure I waited to watch
Yeah,
it.
I watched the
okay,
book,
okay.
read the book, watched that movie, read the second
Oh,
book.
you guys
watched-
must have watched the movies really late then.
Yeah,
Well, I started
wow.
reading Harry Potter like pretty young. I think I was like in second grade when I started reading.
I started
it.
reading
Second or
fourth
third
grade,
Oh, wow,
third or
okay.
fourth grade. I started
I
reading.
think actually no, I think I started second grade too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I think
Yeah,
I think it was
same
around
here.
that time because I remember finishing A to Z Mysteries, which was
Hey,
that was my
A to
shit,
Z
man. I
like A to
love
Z
that.
Mysteries. I finished that in like kindergarten, and then I was like, all right, I gotta like level up now.
Yeah.
And like I got into Geronimo Stilton, finished up Geronimo Stilton early part of kindergarten.
That
and,
was
like,
my shit, bro.
yeah,
I'm
and
not
I
gonna
started,
lie.
like,
Geronimo
moving-
Stilton was the
yeah.
best.
Oh, I never. Is that the?
I
don't know what
mouse?
that is.
That's the
Is
mouse
yeah,
with
the
the
mouse.
job
The
and
detective
everything.
mouse.
Yeah,
I was
I
big
read
into
one of those,
detective
yeah.
books. I don't know why. A to Z Mysteries.
I think they were just
A to
the
Z
most
Mysteries was
interesting.
nice.
Yeah, they
I
were just the
loved
most
that.
interesting.
They had the special, like they had the creative titles too, right? A to Z.
A to Z Mysteries. Everything was like it was like alliterated. With
Yeah,
the
I remember
letter.
that. I was
I loved
I
that.
love that show.
Yeah,
The
I
author
remember that.
one, bro. I had
Jack,
audiobooks of
Rose,
that.
and
Oh my
something.
god.
Yeah, those are the three characters. There's like three characters.
There was another
My
book.
brother.
There was another thing. I don't know if it was A to Z. I think it might have been another book. It was like
survived.
no. That was good.
That was
too.
good.
That was
really good.
amazing. But it was like eight. It was the same. It was like A B C D all the way up to Z, or maybe it was.
Maybe it was
All the way
A
up
to
to
Z
zero.
Mysteries.
Maybe it was.
Well, no,
that.
A to Z Mysteries also ended up doing some weird stuff after. Once
Okay,
they
so
got
then
to
it was
26
that. So then it was.
They
They,
got
start,
to
they start
26
doing like period. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what
ampersand.
They had some weird stuff. They like expanded outside of the
Yeah,
They
they
go
go
the full ASCII table. Full ASCII
ASCII
table.
table. And Unicode. They got the emojis. They're probably in emojis right now.
Yeah.
You said Diary of a Wimpy Kid is all the way up to 12 or 17 now.
Oh, yeah, it's
man.
crazy.
I'm
He's
glad they
still
still
pumping
kept
it
it
out.
going.
Yeah.
I'm
I
glad
don't
they
know.
still kept
Like,
it going.
Are you?
Because
Yeah.
like I've been reading it. He's not
I
in
think-
college yet.
I mean, yeah, he's just permanently in high school.
he
That's
just-
the
You know what?
point.
Man, you know what? You know what?
High
Man,
school. He's
Ash,
permanently in
high
Ash, was
school.
10 Ash was 10 years old for 26 years. I think he can let.
And
I think they can
Pokemon
let.
was shit.
I
which
think
is
they
why
can let
Diary
Greg
of a Wimpy
Heffley
Kid-
go along, man.
Wait, you
I
saying
don't know.
Diary of Wimpy is better than Pokemon?
Oh, that okay. Even if you don't like Pokemon, you can't say
Yeah, I
that. Like
know.
that is like the most outrageous
Yeah,
statement
yeah, I
any
can't
person
say
in the
that.
world can make. Like,
Yeah, but the thing about the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books is you don't have to read a previous one to understand what's going on in this one.
No, you don't.
Right.
Every
You don't.
single one has its own little story
Story.
about what's
So
going
it's-
on.
in
as
some
well.
way it'll lead into it,
Yeah.
but not really.
But yeah,
you know?
Maybe,
there'll be
like,
maybe
some
like
characters
jokes
and,
and like
yeah.
stuff like from before.
Maybe
But-
stuff
Honestly,
with,
I think
like,
Jeff
yeah.
Kinney just wants to make money.
I mean, yeah,
And
he's
so
still
I
making.
I don't blame
hella
him.
Money.
Get your
Yeah.
bag, man. Get your
Get the
bag.
bag.
Yeah, he's probably living loud.
Dude, every
Yeah.
kid is gonna read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, bro. Like he's
100%.
gonna keep rolling in that money until.
And the
Exactly.
aesthetics of the covers are nice.
Good. Yeah, each
Oh,
one is
did
like
they
a
change it?
good.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
like
like
that?
the
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
and,
What
like,
was the
drawn
last one
out.
you guys read? What color?
Oh, the last book?
Purple. or something?
Probably.
Blue. I remember I had
Black.
Winter Fever or Cabin
Purple.
Fever.
Purple.
The Odd Luck was it?
Yeah,
Oh, Odd
yeah,
Luck's
yeah.
Calling? I think that was.
Was
my
that the
last.
black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the black.
Okay,
one.
what-
I think that was
the,
my
the
last.
one before that I think was purple.
Yeah, purple and then black.
I'm
I
searching
thought,
it
no,
up
I
right
thought
now.
before was Cabin Fever.
Okay,
Cabin
No, no,
Fever,
no,
and then the purple
I'm gonna read this out to you
Oh
guys.
my God, there
so
was a lot
we have the regular
after
one,
Cabin
then we have Roderick Rules,
Yeah.
The Last Straw,
Yep.
Dog Days,
Yep.
The Ugly
Oh
Truth,
my God.
Cabin
Cabin
Fever, Fever,
I read that.
Third Wheel, Hard
Yeah.
Luck,
Yep.
Long Haul,
Yep.
Old School,
Yep.
Yep.
Double Down.
I didn't read
That's
that.
The
that's
Getaway.
bro,
I stopped at
I
Long
stopped at-
Haul.
I stopped at the black
at
one.
Long
I stopped at
Haul.
the black
I stopped at the red one actually. I read Double
Wow.
Down.
The first one?
No.
No,
Oh.
the second
The
one.
red one. The second
right,
red one.
right.
Second
Right,
red
right,
one.
right, right.
And then
Can
after
you show?
that,
Wait.
there's the.
No,
Wait,
I
Hrishi,
read.
turn
I
it.
read this.
Hrishi,
Wait,
you
I read.
said it?
I
read this.
I also read the Wrecking Ball as well. I don't know if you
The
guys.
Wrecking Ball. When did that come out? That looks really
Very recent.
29. Oh my god, 2019.
Why
That's
the
not that
hell am I
recent.
reading the Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
You might have just
You don't
Thinking
know.
about
I
it.
respect.
And stuff.
I read.
Oh,
this.
you know what
I
it
read
was?
this.
No, you
My
didn't.
I read
sister
that.
had that one.
I read The
bro.
Getaway.
My sister
Really?
had
Yeah,
all
I
of
think
these.
I
yeah.
skipped that one. I didn't read Double Down, but I read The Getaway.
I don't know.
Like
I
the
remember
teal
reading
one
it.
is the newest one. That one's like
This
what's it
one.
called?
These
No
I have
Brainer.
not seen. No
No
brainer.
Brainer,
And
yeah.
what's
There's
this
one
one?
that they're missing. They're
God.
missing the do it yourself.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
jazz.
God,
That was
that was
jazz.
like
Everyone
the
can do
best
it
one.
yourself.
Bro, that.
Okay,
Oh my god.
If we have to say which one is the best story out of all
I
of
really liked
these.
Cabin Fever and Third
Yep,
Wheel.
yep.
Cabin Fever was
Cabin
good.
Fever was good.
I honestly only remember the first four because of the movies. I
Dude,
generally
what
do
about
not
Dog
remember.
Days?
Dog
Dog
Days
Days
was
was
good.
good.
Dog
Days
Days
was
was
really-
good.
Which
How
is the
about
one where they
movies?
go to the water
Movies,
park?
Roger
Here's
Rules
the
was
thing,
Yeah,
the
for
best.
the
same.
first
Roger Rules
few,
was the
I
best.
felt like the story was less like.
Yeah.
Once
It was
you
more.
get-
It was more of like a
Yeah,
transition
it was like
within.
it was a
yeah.
general story of just him in school.
Last Straw was
with small
good.
things.
Last Straw was.
Yeah.
I
good.
didn't like last. They didn't even make a movie about.
Starting
it.
like
Starting
Here.
with Ugly Truth, they
Yeah.
started becoming like very specific, like
Yeah.
scenario based things.
Which is the one where they go to the water park? Do you guys remember?
I think that was
Dog Days?
It was Dog Days.
Dog Days. Yeah,
yeah.
Dog,
Yeah,
maybe Dog
yeah.
Days.
That was
They had, like, a
probably my
water park
favorite
thing.
one. Yeah, that
It
was
was
probably
very
my favorite
summer
one.
specific.
Yeah, I really
Honestly,
like that
thought
one.
when I first like, I thought Dog Days was gonna be the last book. I thought it was gonna be like
Yeah.
a 4-part thing.
Yeah, I know. They got
Obviously
the red,
not.
blue, green, yellow, and you think that's it.
Yeah.
And
If
then
you guys-
purple comes out.
And then
The Long Haul
primary
was good.
colors
I'm not gonna
turns
lie,
I
into
did
secondary.
read
Yeah,
Long
the
Haul.
Long
The
Haul
ones,
was good
the
too
ones
as
at the
well.
end were good, where he like is at the hotel and like steals a towel or something from like some big guy chasing him. or
Yeah, I
something
think that was.
like
Wait,
Oh
that
my
was.
God.
I don't know if that was Long Haul or.
It was one of the vacation ones because these
Yeah.
two were
Or
kind
that
of
might have
like
been.
tied together. I remember.
Yeah.
Long Haul was with the new movie. That shit was ass.
There was a new movie.
There was a
on
new
this?
movie with new
live
actors
action
and
movie.
stuff.
Or no, not live action, right? Was
No,
live
it was
action?
it was just new actors.
Yeah, no,
was
I know there's.
so
A, but I
bad.
thought that was a
They also
new.
just came out
I
with
thought
an
that was the
animated-
first one.
Roger
No, no, no.
Rules, yeah, the
Yeah, it
Roger
came out with, like, a
Rules, yeah, I
3D
saw that.
version
That,
of
that
it.
was
What?
disgusting.
It doesn't
It
look
was-
terrible, but it looks
It
a
was
little
bad.
weird.
It was bad.
You know the
Okay.
funniest thing?
bad. I mean,
Greg
it
was
Heffley
pretty
was
bad,
like
man.
went to jail, and Roger Rules is an Oppenheimer.
Are you serious? Wait,
Yeah.
like
The
he
actor for
actually
Greg?
went to jail?
Yeah, I think he like killed someone.
Why'd you get quiet?
No, he did.
Oh, look at what happened to.
You
Allegedly,
put it into
allegedly,
the Ncaa, like,
allegedly,
"What's
allegedly.
with you?" What?
No way, seriously?
allegedly. I don't know what happened.
Greg Heffley. Well, okay, oh.
That's actually funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
If that
I
happened,
swear he got arrested.
you swear.
Oh,
he got
look up the
arrested?
actor's name and then look up that. That'll be better. Yeah, but no, those books were so good, man.
Yeah.
I want. See, I guess if they're making new ones, kids still read them.
Yeah.
Zachary Gordon.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. But I don't know if it's like kids reading it or the adults who want the nostalgia going back to reading it.
I think
don't
most
know.
adult like none of us ever had the tie to Diary of a Wimpy Kid that you'd have the other book series. I don't know if
100%.
that's true.
Like Percy Jackson, watching the show now
It's
really
so
makes
good.
me
Low-key,
wanna
I'm
go
gonna
back
start.
and
I'm gonna
watch
My
start it.
sister
It's an
never.
episode, just
my
watch it.
sister
Yeah.
never read the
Yeah.
Percy Jackson books.
It's
my
like
sister
30
got-
minutes, right?
The
40.
40, yeah.
Oh, it's like an
40
hour each.
episodes.
Okay.
Jesus.
What happened?
Okay,
Oh
so
my! Oh God! What the fuck?
so
oh shit!
so
Wait,
so
wait, wait.
This always
This-
happens, bro.
wait,
Like,
wait,
this is a
wait,
Reddit page. This is a Reddit page. All right, and the title is: Did Greg Heffley actor Zach Gordon actually murder his mother and play to kill the Canadian Prime Minister?
What the fuck?
what?
Fuck.
What the fuck? Okay, let's check out the thread.
Well, it's Reddit though.
I believe the story is true, but it concerns someone else, a much more minor character from the fourth movie, the beginning of the reboot. Edit, it was Ryan Grantham, the actor who portrayed Rodney James in The Long Haul.
Wow.
You said the long haul was the new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they said.
Yeah,
what
it's,
he's
so
saying.
apparently it's about Ryan Grantham.
So it's not Zachary Gordon.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I swear something happened to him though too. Someone kept saying something.
He seemed like a
Might be
normal
thinking
guy.
He's a
Macaulay
Riverdale
Culkin.
actor, too.
Oh
He's a what?
God, that's why.
He's a what?
Riverdale actor.
Riverdale
Oh,
actor.
Zachary Gordon?
No.
No.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Grantham.
Can I see his face? 'Cause I
Ryan-
watched Riverdale.
This is Ryan Grantham.
He looks like a serial
So
killer.
weird. Why does he look like that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Why does he have the mop and like
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of like a devious turn to now the
Yeah.
once beloved Diary of a Wimpy Kid, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the
But
hell
at least
is
it's not
this?
any of the major characters, which is good.
Obviously,
Also,
this
the
is
mom and Diary of a Wimpy Kid is in all these new she's in Suits.
Yeah, she's in
What?
like
she's a big part of Suits.
Sheila.
Sheila
Zass?
Zass.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
watched
her.
Suits?
I started watching it like during the first week. I watched 3 seasons and then I
Yeah.
stopped, but I'll
Yeah.
continue it. Yeah.
Wait, first week like break?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Dude.
it's like very recently.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't get the picture out of my head of
Lewis.
Greg being a serial killer.
He's not,
that's
though.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
Bro, when you
changing my
pulled it up,
childhood.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, wait, that was so suspect. Me and Nishk were like, what
Like,
the
I
heck?
thought he
What?
killed someone, but then I
Yeah.
saw his mother and the Prime Minister of Canada. I'm like, what
No
the fuck?
way.
Justin
Yeah.
Trudeau, bro.
Trudeau.
Watch out. Watch out, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think Disney's doing a good job with the Percy
Percy
Jackson
Jackson,
series.
yeah.
Some people have gripes with the casting. This is my take
Oh,
on
the
it, right?
Indian Grover?
Indian Grover doesn't piss me off because they never really describe how Grover looks that specifically,
It's
and in
a
my mind,
female.
it kind of makes sense. The only reason we think of Grover as being black is because of the movie. They never
Yeah.
say he's black.
True.
Like,
yeah.
But Annabeth, right?
Annabeth. The thing is also in Percy Jackson the movies they messed up Annabeth like the description too until the second one.
hot, though.
She was hot, but the second one is when they made her look more like Annabeth.
Okay.
They had the eyes like perfect because like what's her name, Alexander Daddario has like the exact
blue
eyes
eyes.
of
Okay.
Annabeth, like
Yeah.
the like really big grayish blue eyes kind of
Yeah.
thing. But she's not blonde, you know. They fixed it in the second one.
Yeah.
But people didn't seem to have that big of a deal with it. But now because it's a black Annabeth, people seem to have more of a problem. Even though this one really embodies the character way better.
So good.
Way
really?
better.
Every actor
It is
like
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's literally perfect. Honestly, watch some of the interviews with all three of the actors.
Dude, they have such good chemistry.
That's what,
Really?
that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. I love this for the younger generation. I hope younger generation like watches this and really grows attached to it because this is something that they can have when they're growing up, being like, "This was our thing." How we watch Harry Potter movies.
It'll be
they're
their
gonna
version
rewatch
of
this.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
gonna be,
exactly
yeah.
what
The
it
interviews
is.
are so good. They
That's
like
why I
poke
really
fun at
hope
each
it-
other. They like
Yeah.
they have like good like actor chemistry,
Dude,
and
did
then
you
it like translates to on screen so
Exactly.
well.
Did you see the one where they're like, I forget their names. The guy who played Percy and Grover. They're like
Doing
messing
push-
with.
Walker
they're-
Scoville and
and,
yeah.
uh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. And then they're like they like exactly
Yeah.
change their feet in the same time.
Yeah.
And then they cough at the same time to
Yeah.
mess with Annabeth, and the
Yeah.
interviewer's like, "Oh, I know what you're doing, guys. Come on."
Yeah,
they're just
no,
cracking
they're-
up.
They're so good at like just being like
It's
friends,
so
and it like
good.
translates well to on screen.
Speaking of the PG thing, remember in like the movie, the first movie, where like the stepdad is like kind of bad, like he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Did
They
they
didn't
show that?
not
Or?
so-
nearly as bad.
But the
Not
thing is,
nearly as
the
bad.
thing is, so the way that it's explained to be that I've seen a lot of people say is like, you know how they explain how monsters don't smell like they don't like hide their smell through like actual human
Yeah,
smell. It's
yeah.
through like fear or through like insecurities and stuff like that. And what it's explained to be is that guy, even though he's not like a smelly guy, big like fat, like you know what they showed in the movies,
Yeah.
he's like a gambler. He doesn't help his wife. He like
Yeah.
is a leecher off their family.
Yeah.
And it's like personality is so bad that that's what the smell is that like hides Percy from the monsters. So when they explain it when they do it in the TV show, it's
okay.
actually more accurate to the books because it's meant to be like his personality is what's hiding it, not the actual
Yeah.
smell. Because monsters don't smell like
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
like human smell.
You
They're
know
smelling
the
the
you know the
people.
You know the stepdad in the movie.
yeah.
It was the Alvin and the Chipmunks producer.
Really?
No, it wasn't.
Wow.
Remember, you guys know the movie?
Uncle
when the-
Ian?
Huh?
Uncle Ian.
Uncle Ian.
That
yeah.
was not Uncle Ian.
It is.
Fact
Search it up.
check.
Fact
check.
That is not Uncle
Which
Ian.
movie?
Uncle Ian is not fat like that, bro.
It could change.
Which movie?
That is not Uncle Ian.
Alvin
Look
and
up
Chipmunks
who played
producer?
Ian in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Well, we know who played. Say who played stepdad.
Oh, I'm already doing Ian. Just
Yeah,
double
but-
check. David
David
Cross.
Okay, look up David Cross, Percy Jackson. Oh my god. No way.
Right?
No.
Let me see.
No, but either way, like
It's crazy.
I'm
I don't
so
believe
happy
so.
they're doing this.
let me
And
see. Let me
I-
see.
that's why I
Let me
don't
see
mind- I
stepdad
don't-
Percy Jackson.
I don't mind the
Hold up,
PG
I'm
thing
looking
that's
right
that
now.
much, that's
Yeah, it's not the worst thing. It's just like I wish I could see more of it.
because
but-
we're older,
Yeah,
we want like
exactly.
a dark, grimy, like
because that's
yeah,
what Percy Jackson
like-
truly is. Like if you think
yeah.
about it, it's a 12-year-old being
No.
like slain by
no.
monsters.
Wow,
I don't believe so.
Unfortunate, man.
you thought wrong.
This is David. I don't think.
Yeah,
I really-
that is not the
That's
stepdad.
Oh,
bro.
that looks.
Stepdad.
They look so similar.
No, they do not.
Yeah, they do.
Bro, Uncle Ian's a goat, man.
Yeah, this guy's actually the goat.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of going back to the new year. Great start to the new year, guys. We had Michigan,
Oh yeah,
Beat-
yeah.
Alabama. All right, I'm going to the University of Michigan, so I was super hyped. I was stressed the whole
Ooh.
day, but we.
This
Fuck
is
you,
this
Hrishi.
is you with Patriots though.
Yeah,
This is
bro.
your-
It's literally you. This is the first time I've
Basically,
ever
basically,
brought
yeah.
Michigan up. Okay, but finally I'm rooting for a team that's actually winning. Like the Giants. And bro,
Hey, we
this
stay winning,
game,
man.
this game was insane, bro. Went into overtime. Everyone was talking their shit. The sign stealing scandals that was happening with Michigan.
What?
Yeah, there was a sign stealing scandal and Jim Harbaugh getting suspended throughout the season.
Oh, damn.
All this shit was happening. They thought we couldn't beat OSU. They thought we couldn't beat an SEC team.
They didn't believe in us.
They didn't believe in us.
God
did. Michigan
That was
versus
mad
everybody.
cringy.
That was the
We
phrase.
all say God did.
And then Washington beat UT Austin. That was another crazy game.
Did you see the last play of that game?
Yeah, should have
Insane.
been a touchdown.
No.
Yeah.
That was a great play by the defender.
No, it was, but the receiver was open.
If Quinn Ewers threw that ball a little bit lower, that was a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. If it was a bullet pass, it should have been a touchdown.
It's hard to make that throw on the run. Think about it.
I don't know, man.
Dude,
He's a fucking
and the
senior.
defender played great coverage. I think Michael
I don't
Penix Jr. deserves to play in that bowl game.
I do
to be
too.
honest.
I do
think he
too.
deserves to win
was
that
good.
bowl game. He's had an outstanding season.
But honestly,
with
this
the
would have been the
Huskers.
biggest choke job by a team ever if Washington lost, because they were up 37-20
Yeah.
going into the fourth quarter.
So wait, is this Ncaa senior?
Yeah.
Is he going to the
He
draft?
will be
Yeah.
entering into the draft.
Then how come there's not that much like buzz around him? Is he just like?
Oh, there is.
There's a lot of
Okay,
Oh,
is it
there
just
is a
that
lot
deep
of
of a
buzz.
quarterback draft that they don't?
He-
mention
you know what
him?
the
Kinda.
problem
It's like
is?
Drake May and
Okay, so
Penix,
who are the big
Jaden.
quarterbacks?
And
to
the
draft?
LSU guy.
Caleb
Yeah,
Williams,
Jaden.
Drake May,
Oh,
Jaden
fuck.
Daniels,
Yeah, that's
Quinn
what I'm saying.
Ewers
Yeah.
if he enters the draft
That's
as
who
well.
the Giants can still get, the LSU one. They can still get him where they
He was a
are.
fifth year anyone.
I don't care, man.
You know
I
what's
don't
my
care.
problem? I don't like Caleb Williams, man. I
He's-
just don't
What?
like him.
He's Bo Callahan, man. I'm telling you.
He
He's
is Bo Callahan.
He's Bo. We
His-
say it. The thing is, we always
we
say the
don't.
top quarterback's Bo Callahan every year.
I
No,
don't.
we
but
don't.
I
We-
feel
we
it though.
do.
No, Johnny Manziel was Bo Callahan.
Yes. That's
That
true.
was just-
I have a feeling that it's gonna happen again. I just feel like he has such a bad attitude about like he.
Oh, oh no. I know what you mean.
You know what
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about, right?
He says like
he said he doesn't want to play for the Bears.
Yeah.
like
He's
he
saying-
will
he's
unenlist
saying-
from the
he's
draft.
he's saying because he
He
makes
doesn't
more
wanna-
money in college than he will as a first year, like on his rookie
Rookie.
Yeah.
contract. He's like, I'm not gonna go into the draft then if the Bears are gonna take me.
Yo, that's like so stupid. I feel like regardless of
So
that's
stupid.
just like-
Or is he gonna pull an Eli and just go to another team?
My
and
thing,
make that
this
trade
is
happen?
my take, right? I think he is the best prospect to come out of their draft since Andrew Luck, and that includes Trevor Lawrence, because Trevor Lawrence was the most hyped prospect since
I
Andrew
never,
Luck.
Watson.
I never bought into the Trevor Lawrence thing that much. Like I never saw it just because
no,
everybody.
just think about how accomplished he
I don't
was
give a
and
fuck.
everything.
Everybody just talked about freshman year for him winning the Heisman. Like after that,
Trevor
I
Lawrence
didn't-
never won the Heisman.
Who's the one who won the? Oh no, not the Heisman. The like championship in
Yeah,
his freshman
national
year.
championship.
After that, I didn't hear anyone. Everyone when I told them what's so special about him, because I don't watch college football, right? I only watch like NFL. And so then when everyone was talking about him, I asked what's so special about him. They only mentioned that, and I'm like, okay,
No.
so what did the fuck
No,
did he
it
do?
I'll tell you
in
what's
the last
special
3
about
years?
him. In throughout his high school and college career,
He's
he
never
only lost like three games.
Yeah, 3 or 4
What?
games.
That's
That's the
insane.
and he never missed a game.
He
number
lost
two.
once
Be-
in high school.
Yeah,
twice
best
in college.
best leader.
Holy shit.
Best leader. He always had Clemson in the Final
Yeah.
Four. He was insane, bro.
He was in the
insane.
Elite 10 in college, at the QB Elite 10. I don't know if you've seen that on
know
YouTube,
what
but
that
it's like
means, but-
it's like a camp for the best quarterbacks in the country. So Justin Fields was in there, Trevor Lawrence was in there, number 1 in the Elite 10, number 1 high school player coming out of high school. Only lost once. Their team won the
But
championship.
Dude, look at I understand. I understand Caleb Williams playing with Lincoln Riley's system. So like it's like he's had Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, all these people go in. But like this guy's arm strength, the way he's able to extend plays, you can't teach that. That's like so like talent, bro. It's
Maybe he
just
just
talent.
needs better tutor, man.
Huh?
Maybe you should be his tutor.
I think
bro.
I think
He's
attitude
insane.
is a big thing when
But-
translating to the NFL.
No.
Look at Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is the number
Oh,
one.
God.
He
like,
changed though.
He changed, and look how he's playing now compared to what he was
What he
before.
was.
Because they're coming in with such false confidence, and then they get ruined in the NFL. Shoots their confidence down all the way. Like they
True, but
trashes it.
I also think he cares. Like Caleb, you could say attitude, but at the end of the day, like he also cries when he loses. Like that just shows how much you care about the
Obviously,
game.
he's gonna cry when he loses, though. Like if like I feel like so many people do that, but that still doesn't mean you're gonna
Yeah,
pull
like-
this attitude. Like I'm so badly do not want to come to your team that I'm just not gonna go into the
Yeah.
draft. Like that's a little ridiculous.
But he has
to
the
me.
option
I mean,
to.
no, he has the option, and
Which is
I'm
why
not-
he's
I'm not-
able to do that.
No. That's the thing. Like I'm not saying it's his choice at the end of the day. He can do what he wants. If it's better for him financially, also fine. But like to say just because you really don't want to go to that team that badly,
It
I mean,
rubs,
think
it
about
rubs
it.
people in the wrong
It's
way.
not- it's
It
not
rubs
the right
people in
thing.
the
I
wrong
understand that, but
To the
think,
NFL.
but honestly, just
Yeah.
think about what
Exactly.
he's saying. Like, he doesn't want to go to the Bears. Did he say anything about the Cardinals? Did he say anything
No,
about the
but-
Patriots?
So let me ask you
the
this.
thing is, I don't think Bears even take him.
Justin Fields is their guy, bro.
okay,
I was
that's the
gonna
thing.
say
That's
that.
the thing.
bro.
Bears can still make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs with Justin Fields, they're not getting a new quarterback.
Not only that, bro, they were like 2-7 or 2-8. Now they're
That's what I'm
7-8,
saying. That's what I'm
bro.
saying. In my opinion, the Bears can set up their franchise for the next decade if they trade this pick. Not decade.
That's
but
what
you
they
know
did
what I mean,
last
right?
year. That's what they did last year.
And
they did
oh
great.
my
That
god,
was
they
great.
fucking fleeced the Panthers,
Yes.
bro. All for Bryce Young. All for
Bryce Young
fucking
is good,
Bryce.
I think.
Bro,
You
you
know,
know he's
This is
Bro.
like this is like the
okay,
big
no, we need to talk
speculation.
about something.
he's
Time
so
out.
Hold on.
mid, bro.
No.
There's like this is what I'm happy about, right? When is the last time you've seen the Bears have a franchise quarterback? Maybe Jay Cutler for 3 years,
oh
right?
my God.
Hell no.
Even before that, have you ever seen them have a complete
And
franchise quarterback?
they were about to
They
move
have
Justin
not.
Fields.
And
He
for some
slipped.
reason, everyone's speculating that Justin Fields is going to be gone this season. In
No,
my
no,
mind,
no.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
They thought
why
that
would
last
you?
year, too.
Why would you not build around one of
Because
the
he showed what he had last season. at the end.
exactly?
Yeah.
Dude,
Also,
they show what they had
Justin
last
Fields,
week.
Bryce
Yeah.
Young this year, it's all about situation when
Oh,
it comes
no,
to a
100%,
quarterback.
yeah,
And Bryce
but-
Young has no O-line,
Right,
no
right,
wide
right.
receivers, no nothing.
No, 100%,
Justin Fields,
yes, but
his play calling is shit, bro.
of course it
They're-
is. But the only
everything-
problem is if you're that bad and you have the first pick and you have possibly a franchise chasing QB, they're not going to give up that opportunity. Which is why until like recently when what's it called, Justin Fields started balling out again. I wouldn't be surprised if they would have drafted Caleb Williams.
I
Even
don't
though
know.
I don't think they should.
They don't think
I think that
But
they would.
there's also other stuff.
Now,
it's like
I don't think they should.
But now
Yeah.
it also like resets their time clock when it comes to like rookie quarterbacks on the contract. So like
Right,
I understand
right.
what you're saying with that as well.
But the
like,
thing is, they have the cap space. You know, they're like top 7 in cap space
yeah, but
next
they
year.
need to build their own
They have
line
two,
badly.
not one, 2 first-round picks, and the number 1 overall pick next
And
year.
right now it's like 2 top 7 or something. Right?
And,
No,
like,
the
this
other one's
draft-
like very, very.
this-
I think the other one's like 10 right now. But if you
this
think about
draft
it,
is
it's
deep.
it's loaded.
Yeah.
What I think they should do is if they're planning on keeping Justin Fields, trade down from
Yes.
the number 1. They don't
Yes.
need the
For
number
sure.
1.
Not need it.
Trade
Down and get their depth for their
get
offense.
O-line.
Pull off a
Yes.
draft to get
this-
3 first-round picks,
yes.
man.
And this
like, that's
and this receiving class is ridiculous.
Marvin, bro.
Marvin
ridiculous.
Harrison, Keon Williams or Keon Coleman from FSU, bro. If they could get a receiver and O line, they're back in business, bro. And then get another like linebacker like Roquan Smith type player.
Well, you have
It's
to
over.
remember.
This isn't a great O-line draft, though, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think
I don't
so.
know
You
about
have
that.
to remember though, they're not the only team looking for that same exact
Yeah.
thing. There's a lot of teams in need of receivers and O linemen. Like it's very
Yeah.
scarce. The Patriots being one of them. I'm gonna be very honest.
Patriots need
We're,
everybody.
we're shot at O line. Like literally
Yeah.
from like
That's a surprise, honestly. Patriots, like,
We've
throughout
gone
history,
through-
have always, like,
we've
a
always
good
had. But the
O-line.
thing is, we've gone through 9 different sets of linemen this entire year.
That's the
Like
problem.
different
That's the problem.
combinations of linemen. We don't have a consistent lineman.
The
group.
Giants did
it's all
this for a
continuity.
long time
Yeah.
too. Like they have a shitty O line, and so people want to change it. They change it, and then it's still shitty because an O line takes years to like build that like chemistry. almost.
Exactly.
You can't just like
exactly.
get a random O lineman and throw them together and expect it to
And
work
expect
right away.
just because
you know?
they're a great player doesn't mean the whole O line is
Exactly.
going to work.
Also,
properly.
like, and then once they fit and gel, it's over. Then, like, for the next 3 or 4 years,
Exactly.
they're like, look at Cowboys with Zeke rookie year.
Oh, God,
now with
yeah.
the Eagles, Jason Kelsey,
Yeah,
Lane
yeah,
Johnson,
yeah.
all of them. Like, it's crazy.
So
It just takes time.
it's I think it's going to be an interesting draft. I don't know where Caleb Williams is going to land. I'm speculating that he's going to fall in the draft. I have a feeling that everyone's thinking
No.
the same thing we're thinking. Fall as in like he's a projected like almost guaranteed number 1 overall pick. I think he falls to like 5.
No,
I think
Hell.
someone else.
dude, the
takes him.
whole top 5 needs a quarterback. What? Are you, actually, wait, no. Only Patriots and whoever Bears, I guess, traded to.
Cardinals might.
Cardinals. I don't think they.
I don't think
will.
they have Kyler Murray, man.
I know, but
I don't think they do. I think they should trade down.
They
Oh
should
no, they should take
they
Marvin
should-
Harrison if they.
100%.
Yeah.
I think they'll get Marvin.
Yeah,
Harrison.
they'll get Marvin
2024 NFL draft order. Chicago.
Oh, fuck, the Commanders will take him, bro.
Commanders.
Oh, yeah,
Commanders
I
will
get
take
it.
him.
Honestly, he could look like he could go to the Commanders,
God.
but then his career is just gonna get wasted.
fucked
there.
He
For us.
wants to come to the Giants. Like he
No,
literally
he
wants to.
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
How do you know that?
Why?
I'm pretty sure he said it.
But like, what's his reasoning behind it?
Oh, it's also a big market.
Yeah, it's
The-
New York.
market.
Also, better attention.
Yeah,
You know.
That's fair.
And
He's
also,
in LA
the
right
Giants
now.
have some sort of like potential, I guess, to him. He thinks he just
I
doesn't
guess
like the
so.
Bears at all. I guess.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
look
I
what he
think
did
it'll be
to Justin
interesting.
Fields. I wouldn't want to go there if
I
I was
know.
him.
I can't believe I feel bad for Chargers fans, man. They have the 6th pick with all that talent on their team.
It's all
God,
Joe Staley's fault.
Oh, that is, dude. That team is ruined for the next couple of
Underwhelmed.
years.
God, man.
I'm gonna
I
be
feel
completely
so
honest
bad.
here. If you look at like their cap space, and they look at their injuries,
Their window was
their
this
coaching
last 3
staff,
years.
Yeah.
and they're ruined. They don't have the
Now
cap
Eckler's
space.
old, like
Yeah, he's old. He's
Eckler's
slow.
getting,
Justin
yeah.
Fields. Not Justin Fields. Justin
Herbert.
Herbert. They're
They had
ruining
Herbert,
him.
Mac Daddy, and they had the third guy. They had
Mac Daddy.
Khalil Mack. That's what everyone calls him.
I've
Sorry.
not
I don't
once.
think anyone ever.
You've
Not
never heard of
once
that?
heard
Literally
someone call him
every
Mac Daddy.
analyst calls him Mac Daddy, bro. It's fucking
Man,
crazy.
you
Yeah,
call him
it's-
you call him behind doors what you want to call him.
And then
man.
and then the other guy, the cornerback they had, who they just like got rid of. I forgot who it was. Someone Jackson.
Oh,
or something.
J.C. Jackson
Yeah.
from New England.
He was good, but then he went back to New England.
New England.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Of course it's from New England, bro.
No. But the thing is, he's
And then
only
they got it, and then Belichick finessed him and got him back for
he's
like
only
$2
good.
million.
He's only good in New England because he's under Belichick's control. Going out of there, I knew it was gonna happen.
Do you
He's
think
gonna
Belichick's
know
gonna
the
leave?
Oh
He should.
man, this is a really tough.
Oh, no, never
decision.
mind.
No, we'll talk about next episode.
Never mind.
Wait, I'll say something very quickly. Very quickly.
Go for it.
I don't think he should leave. I think he should stay, but they should damn strip him of that GM
Yeah.
position.
But
I think
if they strip him of
everyone's on the
GM,
same
they're-
page
he's
about it.
leaving.
Strip him.
If they strip him of GM,
Why is he leaving?
Because he wants both. He doesn't want to answer to someone. That's the whole thing.
No, at this point, after 2 consecutive losing seasons, if he is the great coach who we think he is, then he should give up that control.
Ego, dude.
Dude,
He's
at
not
this
gonna give
point,
up.
his ego's out of the water. There's speculation of like the Patriots firing him, bro. His ego's at an all-time
They're
low.
not
I
gonna
mean, we can expand on it in the next episode, but like
Yeah.
that.
But basically, it's just like it's gonna be a mutual parting ways if they strip him of GM. I'm telling you right
Most likely, yes, but I think there's and when we do talk about the New England Patriots sometime soon, there's a whole plan I
Who's
have.
planning it?
If they want to make me GM, like it's all good because I got it all planned out for you guys. Like I know what we have to do to get to the playoffs next year. Like it's simple, guys. Like I don't know
now.
what's
Right, because like every time you make a decision about the Patriots, it always turns out right. Right. Let's roll the throwbacks right now.
This is
all
is
the
actually
throwback
crazy.
Just
song.
looking at this, the league is so good this year, man. Like
So
bro,
much parity.
I'm looking at this. From pick 9 down, everyone can still make the playoffs.
yeah.
That's
Wait, what-
crazy.
The
You guys
Falcons
ready
can
real
still
quick?
make the playoffs. The Bears can still make the playoffs.
I want to talk about
Except
the
Las
Falcons real
Vegas
quick.
Well,
is,
no, we'll do it next episode. While we're on New Year's, we should finish off some stuff.
No, real
Well,
quick
no,
though.
yeah,
Real quick
Vegas is
about
out.
just real quick
Is
about the
Vegas in?
Falcons.
Hmm?
Real quick
Vegas
about
is
the Falcons.
eliminated from the playoffs.
Vegas is eliminated.
Notice the
Vegas
nep. I don't know if you guys noticed. This is so nepo about the Falcons, right? First of all, they're shit because they have Bijan Robinson, Drake London, and all these skill position players, and they cannot do well on offense. Number one,
Bro, who's their
But-
fucking quarterback, bro? That's why.
But listen. So the whole point is like, so their owner is Arthur Blank, right? He co-founded Home Depot
oh yeah,
with
yeah.
So random,
with Arthur Smith, right? This one guy named Arthur Smith.
Arthur.
Arthur Smith's
Arthur.
son is right now the head coach of the Falcons,
Of course.
and now he's hesitant to fire him because
That's some strong nepo
that's
right
some
there.
strong nepo.
I
right
generally
there.
think the Falcons are the team, when everyone says one quarterback away, they're actually
Yeah.
one quarterback
Yeah.
away from like being a big
Come on,
contender
man.
in the
Come
playoffs. All right, guys. Anyways, this was a great episode. I had a lot of fun talking about, the new year, and I think we have a lot of big things coming our way. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Famous Chili Pod, and we will see you guys next week. Peace out.
So-
Peace out,
Peace.
guys.